What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Carlee and I do true crime cases, both current and past, I guess. The one that we are going to be talking about today, it does involve minors, but honestly, I don't even know how to preface it, but it's very interesting and it's kind of a new trend that's been going around. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how to preface it, so let's just get right into it. Ezra Haynes was a 13-year-old Year 8 student and athlete from Melbourne, Australia. She went to Lilydale High School, northeast of Melbourne. She was described as kind, generous, contagious laugh, and gorgeous smile. Ezra had 3 siblings. I know I'm going to pronounce this one incorrectly, and I'm very sorry. Imogen, Seth, and Charlie. She was the youngest of the 4. She was the most inspiring soul that anyone could have met. She didn't get to live the way we all hoped for, but she did all the lovely childhood things, Mr. Haynes said. Ezra took part in aerobics, BMX bike riding, and netball, which she was actually the captain of her team. However, she unfortunately passed away in April from a trend called chroming. Chroming is a form of volatile substance abuse involving inhaling solvents or other household chemicals, according to Australian Broadcasting Corporation. Coles and Woolworth stores, which are they're drugstores. They have been locking up aerosol deodorants due to this issue. Ezra was on life support for more than a week. Her brain just didn't recover after going into cardiac arrest just minutes after inhaling deodorant with her friends. Imogen said that her lungs and her heart were strong, but her brain just didn't recover. Chroming produces a short-lived high. It's hard to regulate because the chemicals that are inhaled are in common household cleaners and deodorants, and it's kind of like, how do you regulate that kind of stuff? You know, it's not meant to be inhaled, and I feel like it's very self-explanatory that you shouldn't inhale that kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's like people use it for cleaning and deodorant. So what do you do? Ezra's parents are now on a lifelong mission to educate kids about how dangerous chroming is, which I think is really amazing.
She was 13 years old and should have had a lifetime to go.
She was just blooming. She had so much ahead of her. You know, it was just starting for her.
But Ezra Haynes will be forever young. She took her final breath on Saturday after more than a week on life support. The Lilydale High School student suffered cardiac arrest minutes after inhaling deodorant with her friends.
Mum had to physically call us and say, Ezra's unconscious, you need to come now. She's lost her pulse, she's going to pass away. Her lungs and her heart were strong, but her brain just didn't recover.
Her parents and 3 siblings don't know how they'll move forward without her. An aerobics state champion who loved BMXing with her brothers, she was announced as co-captain of her Montrose football team on the same day she lost consciousness.
So kind, generous, helped everyone before herself, always. She's just one in a million.
Ezra's parents say it's now their life mission to educate teenagers about the dangers of chroming. It has re-emerged as a trend among school children, and emergency departments are inundated.
I think it's because many of these chemicals are readily accessible in the home, for example. They don't carry the stigma of being an illicit drug or an illegal drug.
The Austin Hospital recorded a 161% increase in admissions last year, with 47 teenagers treated. There's been 6 in the past 3 months. Also known as huffing, it's being driven by social media videos.
So the chemicals can produce a high by changing the way the brain functions for a short period of time, but the chemicals can also affect the way the heart beats.
I just want to let parents and children know how quickly this stuff can happen, and it's just such a toxic thing, and I just want to put awareness out there that it can happen very quickly and we don't want to lose any more amazing people.
Lana Murphy, 9 News.
However, today we also have another case along the same lines, kind of like the one that I did yesterday about the cases that were solved in part because of help from Reddit. So I'm going to give you guys another one about chroming. Also because my videos would be literally 2 minutes long if I just did one case. So that's why we are going to talk about another one, and I just kind of want to bring awareness to chroming and what it is. I know it's more of a trend in Australia right now, but let's be real, we're Americans, we're followers. So if there's a trend going on somewhere else in the world, chances are we're going to start it here. So let's try to nip that in the bud and try to get the word out about chroming and just how dangerous it is. Brooke Ryan, 16 years old, was found dead by her mom in her bedroom in May of 2022. Brooke and her parents live in New South Wales, which is an Australian state. I wake up, I think of her, I go to sleep, and I think of her, and you wish you could bring her back, but you just can't, Anne Ryan told the Sydney Morning Herald on Mother's Day in hopes of warning other parents. Every day is a nightmare, she said. Brooke was a bright student and a talented basketball, netball, and soccer player. She wanted to pursue becoming a lawyer, physiotherapist, or a beautician after she finished school. She had a lot of really high hopes and dreams for her life. She struggled with anxiety in life, and it only got worse during the pandemic. Unfortunately, she wrestled with her mental health and tried to ease that pain and accidentally paid the ultimate price, her dad, Dion Ryan, said in a Facebook post. Please be aware of the signs: frequent headaches, excessive use of deodorant, the smell in their bedroom, and white patches on tea towels or hand towels. And hopefully Brooke's passing can help save other lives, Brooke's aunt Sharon Dawson posted on Facebook. Dr. Jeremy I knew how to say this literally 5 minutes ago. Dr. Jeremy Halliar said that inhalants can affect the organs, including the liver, heart, kidneys, and bone marrow, as well as the brain, of course. He also said that the practice could cause developmental abnormalities in young children. One girl who participated in chroming fainted without warning and writhed on the ground, choking and convulsing until an ambulance arrived. This is a really serious thing, and if there's any other YouTubers that happen to come across this video, or there's probably other people that have made videos about this, but please spread the word about chroming and just how dangerous it is. I know that some stores lock up their spray paint because kids were using that to get high. So if we have to lock up our aerosol deodorants and stuff, that's really honestly pathetic. But like, if that's what needs to be done to prevent kids from doing something like this, then that's what we need to do. But I just really think that we need to try to get the word out there about chroming and what it is. But that being said, that is it for me today. I hope that you guys have a fantastic day and are trying to stay safe out there, and do not participate in chroming. But what you should do is give this video a thumbs up down below so that way it can get boosted out and more people can see it, as well as subscribe to my channel if you want. If not, that's totally cool, and thank you for watching this one. But for those of you that will be back tomorrow, I will see you with another True Crime Courier video. Bye guys.